Order in the house, please, ladies and gentlemen. I've been waiting to say that all evening. So, Warren, thank you very much indeed. Fantastic speech to follow that. It's a fantastic day, special day. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. And yeah, it's an absolute honour to be best man at your wedding, Dan and Julia. You look absolutely fantastic. So, firstly, I'd like to actually say that I'm extremely nervous about making this speech. And in fact, this must be the 5th time today that I've stood up from a warm seat with with pieces of white paper in my hand. So, yeah, there's a punchline there. We got there in the end. So, I have to be honest, I wasn't too sure what to write. But a very, very wise old man told me, is Jan Alexander in the room somewhere? Hi Jan. Well, he actually told me that the best man's speech should last as long as the groom makes love. So, ladies and gentlemen, can I have you upstanding and raise a toast for the bride and groom? Terrible. Sorry. So I'm going to take you back a little bit. I'm going to take you to around about the mid-90s. That's when I first set eyes on Dan, and we were at university together. And following on from the theme when Warren left off, it's honest to say that Dan has no sporting ability or academic ability at all at university as well. And I just want to dig from the deep depths and experience that I had with Dan. I invited him to come and play five-a-side football with me. Play on a Wednesday evening. I said, Dan, come along. And he actually said, Kurt, look, I do have 2 left feet, you know that. I said, no, it's fine, we'll just have a certain standard and we'll just have it for a bit of fun. So I just knew it would start off badly because Dan was picked last. I don't know if they picked that up or sensed anything. And he come running up to me and he says, Kurt, so what do I do? What do I do? I said, it's just simple, Dan. Just basically mark the man you're with, and if you get the ball, have a go at goal and see what you can get on with. Dan spent the whole hour running after this guy, next to him, literally chasing him around this pitch. All well and good, it all went to plan, and the next day I got back to work and I got a phone call from this guy who was marking, and he just said, who was that? He tries, and it's fair to say that it was an enjoyment to watch, so fantastic. So things moved on a little bit, and it's true to say Dan and I lost touch for a little while, and in true Dan fashion, this man came hunting me down. So he found out where my mother worked, and I don't know where that's leading, but she happened to be working in a school in Reading, and true to Dan's fashion, he came looking me down. So in those days we didn't have things like Facebook, Friends Reunited, he just basically came knocking on the door, and excuse me a moment, I'm going to try and read my thought. So basically, next time I came to see my mother, she said, well, somebody was here. I said, well, okay, great, who was it? And she goes, oh, I can't remember his name. I said, well, give us an idea, what did he look like? Well, he said he had a round pot belly. And I said, well, oh, this is cute. Let's take control here. So I said, well, I know quite a few people with a pot belly. Not naming names, Bill, Warren, Kurt, myself. So I said, you need to give me a little bit more, Mum. Tell me what did he look like? Tell me a little bit more. So she goes, well, he was very hairy, and Dan is legendary known for his hair. And I said, okay, I'm getting a rough idea. So, ready for the last bit? So just tell me exactly what he looked like. She goes, well, basically he looked like a cross between a kebab van owner and Gonzo from the Muppet Show. Yeah, sorry. So, instead of more stories, and in the interest of time, I thought I'd give the bride and groom some marital advice. Now, I'm not sure if I'm in the best position to be dishing out marital advice, but here goes. So, Daniel, firstly, Set the ground rules and establish who is boss. Then do everything Julia says. Yeah. Always remember to tell your wife those 3 important little words. You're right, dear. Julia, a husband is like a tiled floor. Lay it right the first time and you can spend years walking all over it. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Dan, never be afraid that Julia will leave you. She spent time training you, and she's not going to throw that away lightly. And finally, Dan, whenever you're wrong, be a man and admit it. When you're right, say nothing. Okay, so before we leave you all to party, I'd like to read out some telegrams for people who can't be here. Firstly, spare a thought to all those friends and loved ones that we've lost over the years and who can't be with us tonight. I've got some other sayings and some readings here from people who can't be able to make it. This one's from Alex and Josie in Strickland. We're extremely disappointed being unable to attend your wedding today. As you know, Uncle Alex is currently confined to St John's and St Elizabeth Hospital. We were thinking of you both and wish you much love and happiness, Uncle Alex and Auntie Josie. Got another one here to read out. I was going to put a Scottish accent on for this, but it's not going to work. So, dear Dan and Julia, sorry I'm not able to grace you with my presence today. The rest of this message has been censored at the request of the groom. However, my Scottish ancestors would say, Lang may you lumrik. For a translation, please ring 00421 911 05007. All the best, Pat. Your wicked step-grand. I've got a couple of other ones here, and then we'll round it off. So we got here, dear Dan, this is for you, Dan. Dear Dan, congratulations on getting married, and also winning our Big Spender of the Month award. Lots of love from the lap dancers at Stringfellows. All right. This one's from Gordon Brown. Fantastic. Dear Dan and Julia, congratulations on your wedding day here at the House of Lords. Could you please remind your guests not to smoke in the toilet and stick chewing gum under the seats? So to round it off, Dan and Julia, may your love be modern enough to service the times and old-fashioned enough to last forever. Here's to the love, laughter and happily ever after as Dan and Julia start their new life. Warren, do you want to come up as we... Yes. As we kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if we could all be upstanding and raise your glasses for the new husband and wife.
Dan and Julia.
Dan and Julia.